We've been studying through the book of Acts in our morning services, studying the radical risk-taking of the Apostle Paul, going from Antioch to Iconium and down to Lystra. He's stoned at Lystra. Why take such radical risk? Why suffer so greatly from one city to another city to another city? Was it not the fact that Paul was living for another reality? Another world, we might say. A world beyond this world. A world in which he would be with God, his true treasure, for all of eternity. Oh, how I want to treasure God and be radical in my risk-taking and evangelism. The Church of Jesus Christ should be a church that's given over to being gospel-centered and gospel-driven, taking the gospel to not only their own community, but to the nations of the world. I want to encourage you men, especially this Saturday, to come out for our morning breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning, followed by a time of prayer. Time of praying for revival, that God would get a hold of our hearts and make us so sensitive to our neighbors and our friends and our co-workers in getting the gospel to them. Praying for revival in our families, praying for revival in our own church and in our community at large, so that God would do a mighty and a powerful work for us right here in Sequim and Port Angeles, here on the peninsula. I want to encourage you to come as well this coming Sunday as we continue our journey in the book of Acts, as Paul reports back to the church there at Antioch and is challenging them with the realities that God is not dead. He's alive and He is moving in the nations. Come and be a part of that. And Sunday evening we're studying the message from the Gospel of Mark, and we're walking in the footsteps of Jesus. We're seeing His character. We're seeing His miracles and what He's still performing even in our day and age today. God bless you, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you for joining me.